uncleanness is as follows: whether his or her body allows the discharge to flow, or whether it retains it, he or her is unclean. Bed/seat is unclean, shall be unclean, if he or she sits on it. If he or she sits on it, anyone who touches his seat or bed or her seat or bed must wash his or her clothing, and wash himself, and will be unclean until the evening. And will be unclean until the evening. Salakia. Bed, seat, spit, saddle, unclean, if the sick man touches them. Clean persons must not touch unclean persons. Earthen dish, your clay dishes or your glass dishes must be broken if this person eats from, if you give them food inside of it. Wooden dishes, wooden plates, wooden utensils must be rinsed in water. If he or she is cured, he or she must allow 7 days for his or her purification. He or she must wash their clothing and wash their body in running water, and he or she will be unclean. And he or she will be clean on the 8th day. After the 7 days, he is clean. Bam. So that's also, so when y'all are having sex in your dreams, that's basically talking about wet dream. When y'all are having sex in your dreams, y'all are having sex with demons. Succubus and incubus. Incubus is a demon that turns itself into a nice, beautiful man for you, my sister, and then you have sex with him. Succubus is a woman, right? It's still a demon, male demon, who turns himself into a woman, then he has sex with a man. So he tricks the man to let him think it's the woman of his dreams. This person has sex with this demon in their dream, not knowing, right? And family, literally, as I say, demons have linked me up just like that. I'm so good at dodging them in my dream now. It's amazing. Like, they can't trick me. They can't fuck around me. You literally just see a woman in your dream just come in front of you, sit down on a chair and just skin a pussy out. In drawers. She got drawers on, but she just skins the pussy out. No cap. And in yourself, in your mind, that's like, yeah, that's my dream. Nope. That's a bad dream. That ain't no good dream. That's a wicked dream. If you think a woman randomly just comes skin a pussy out, right, in front of you, right, is a good thing, then something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. In your dream, just chilling, and all of a sudden, a random woman, right, even though you might know her face, she just comes and skin a pussy out. You've never even spoken to this woman in this manner before. All of a sudden, she just come do this in your dream. That's a demon, bro. That's a succubus, incubus. Y'all need to know what y'all are doing. Y'all need to know what y'all are doing. Y'all are unclean. The Bible literally says whether the discharge from the body, right, flows, or whether the body retains it. So whether y'all wake up with semen inside of your underwear as a man, or orgasm inside of your panties as women, or whether y'all wake up and don't see shit, as long as y'all had sex with that demon inside of your dream, whether you see the aftermath when you wake up or not, whether you see it or not, you still are unclean. So if you wake up and you don't see nothing in your underwear, you still had sex with this demon, right? And you still bust a nut in your dream. You just never bust when you woke up, you didn't see it in your underwear. You know what I'm saying? You, woman, had an orgasm in your dream. It was just when you woke up, you didn't see it in your underwear. But many do see it. And many women wake up with their underwear all sticky and shit because she just had a whole orgasm, right? And then many men will wake up and they see their underwear sticky and shit because my nigga just bust a nut. You know what I'm saying? Okay, then. So y'all need to know that y'all are unclean when y'all have these dreams. All right, let's carry on. So it says, seminal discharge, right? Seminal discharge. This is law 50. Where am I at? Law 53. Okay. Seminal discharge, which is semen. This is Leviticus chapters 15 verses 16, which is semen, cum, sperm, ejaculation, right? Yeah, that. So it says, when a man has a seminal discharge, this is in Leviticus 15:16, right? Leviticus chapters 15 verses 16. When a man has a seminal discharge, he must wash his whole body with water, and he shall be unclean until the evening. When a woman has slept with a man, both of them must wash, and they will be unclean until the evening. So when you have sex, you're not supposed to lay down on it. You're supposed to go and wash your body. You're supposed to wash your body. You're not supposed to go to sleep after you have sex. You're supposed to wash your body, and if any form of semen or the woman's orgasm, her juices, all of the waters that's running from the river Nile falls on the bed, you're supposed to remove that sheet off the bed. You're supposed to change the sheets and put them in water or wash them instantly. You know what I'm saying? Put them in water to be washed, or wash them in. If it's in the night, you can put them in the water, then get up in the morning or in the sunrise and wash them, right? But if you can wash them at the same time, right? After, you know, when after you bathed and stuff, yeah, you just wash them. You're supposed to wash the sheets and wash yourself. Does everybody understand that before I move on? Well, these are the laws that I did last night. I only did these laws like the body, then I stopped. All right, let's carry on. All right, now the next one is Leviticus 15 verses 19. Monthly period of a woman. Leviticus 15 verses 19. When a woman has a discharge of blood and the blood flows from her body, this uncleanness of her monthly period shall last for 7 days. So this is called the 7 days bleeding period, right? Even though you women might not bleed for 7 days, God gave you 7 days so you could bleed in, right? Because some women have longer bleeding days than some. Some women are heavier bleeders. Some women are different, right? Now it says, anyone who touches her will be unclean until the evening. Any bed she lies on in this state will be unclean. Any seat she sits on will be unclean. Anyone who touches her bed must wash his clothing and wash himself and will be unclean. Until the evening. Anyone who touches any seat she sat on, must wash his clothing and wash himself and will be unclean until the evening. If there is anything on the bed or on the chair on which she sat, anyone who touches it will be unclean. So if she had a leakage of blood on the chair or on the bed, anyone who touches it will be unclean until the evening. If a man sleeps with her, if a man pushes his penis inside of a period vagina, if a man pushes his penis inside of a period vagina, which I told you, many of you men, y'all have been doing that, because the women don't know that they're 14 days unclean. They just think that after they finish bleeding, they can go and have sex. So when y'all see blood on your penises a lot of the time having sex with these women, it's because she's still on a period, but she doesn't know. Or she's still in the bleeding period and she doesn't know, right? Or she's in the purification period because she's spotting, right? You go rile her up. It's like you see a whole bag of blood on your penis, but she was actually spotting, right? And when she goes home, she'll still be spotting. So it won't be nothing to her. It won't be, and she'll do it again the next time. These women don't know their bodies. A lot of women don't know their bodies. This is the reason why a lot of women are having sex on their periods and they don't even know. And you men think that y'all been damaging vaginas and shit because you see a little blood. No, my brother. No, my brother. You're having sex with a woman on a period. Let's carry on. If a man sleeps with her, right, he will be affected by the uncleanness of her monthly period. He shall be unclean for 7 days, and any bed he lies on will be unclean. If a woman has a flow, this is overbleed. Leviticus 15 verses 25. If a woman has a flow of blood for several days outside the period, or if the period is prolonged during this time the flow lasts, she shall be in the same state of uncleanness as during her monthly periods. Any bed she lies on during this time this flow lasts will be in the same condition as the bed she lies on during her monthly period. Any sheet she sits on will be unclean as it would be during her monthly periods. So the overbleed. So if you have a bleeding day, if your bleeding period is 7 days, right? The Father gave you 7 days for the bleeding period. You normally bleed for 4, but for some reason this week you bled for the whole 7, and then you kept on bleeding on day 8. Day 8 is now day 1. Those 7 days are gonna go to the garbage. You're gonna throw those in the garbage like it never existed. So if your period came on the 1st of every month, and it came the 1st of this month, right, and it went to the 8th of the month, that means it went over 7 days, 8 days. Those first 7 days, throw them to the garbage like they don't exist anymore. Why? Because your period is coming next month on the 8th. It's coming in the next month on the 8th. So when this 8th day of bleeding comes, because you overbled for the 8th day, that's now day 1. Right? That's now day 1. If you don't bleed on the 9th day, you still count 6 more days onto that 1 day. So 6 onto 1, that's 7 days. That's now your new period. That's now how your period is going to come. That's why it says clearly, Let me read it for you. It says, if a woman has a flow of blood for several days outside the period, or if the period is prolonged during this time the flow lasts, she shall be in the same state of uncleanness as during her monthly period. So your normal period is done now. This abnormal period is going to be your normal period now. But it's not abnormal as in you're going to have problems. But next month, the extra day, the first extra day of your period. So if you know you bleed for 4 days, right? If you bleed over 7 days, the 8th day, whatever date number that is, you're gonna say next month your period is coming on the same date. The next month your period is coming on the same date. Where do I find this law? Leviticus chapters 15. Leviticus 15, fam. So it says, several days outside the period. All right, Salakia. So it says, all right, any sea she sits on will be unclean, as it would be during her monthly period. Anyone who touches them will be unclean. He must wash his clothing and wash himself and will be unclean until the evening. When she is cured of her flow, she will let 7 more days pass. Then she will be clean on the 8th day. So that's 7. Remember, if you have an overbleed, it's going to be 7 plus 7 plus 7. If you have a normal period, it's going to be 7 plus... As a matter of fact, the overbleed is 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 1. A normal period is 7 days bleeding period, 7 days purification period. On day 8th of the second 7, which is day 15, you're clean. So a normal period is just 14 days. On day 15, you're clean. And it makes a whole heap of sense because ovulation, right? The peak of ovulation, which is basically the start of it, which is always the peak, the start, because it's like you're ready, is on the 13th day after your period. It's like literally 6 days after your period. And if you count how long your period is, you'll realize it's always 12 to 13 days that your ovulation starts. So from the day of your original period, day 1 of your period, to day 13 or 12, that's when your ovulation starts. So after you have your period, so your period comes and you count all the way to 13 days after the period is gone and everything, and you reach day 13, from the day 1 of your period to day 13 where your period is gone, that's when your ovulation starts. So the Father said it's 14 days. He gave you an extra day to make sure you're in full peak of ovulation, right? 14 days of uncleanness, and on day 15 you're clean. Right? So it's 7 plus 7 plus 1. 14 days unclean. Day 15 you're clean. Right? So let's carry on. Conclusion. Her period time is 7 days plus 7 days more plus 1 day. That is 14 days, right? Added to 1 is 15. On day 15 you are clean. 14 days unclean. On day 15 you are clean. Remember, your bed, your seat, your spit, your touch, everything about you is unclean. You're supposed to separate from your husband. You're not supposed to sleep in the same bed. And I'm going to prove it. It says, conclusion, you must warn the sons of Israel of their uncleanness, lest they should die because of it, by being defilement to my tabernacle, which is set amongst them. Such is the law concerning a man with discharge, or a woman with discharge. Anyone made unclean by seminal discharge, semen, a woman in the uncleanness of her monthly periods, a man or woman with a discharge, a man who sleeps with an unclean woman. Leviticus chapters 15, verses 31 to 33. Atonement must be kept. We don't have any high priest, so Yahushai is our high priest, the priest of the Melchizedek order. So repent, right, in the time of atonement, and fast, right? Fast, and it says you're supposed to not eat on that day. You're supposed to afflict yourselves, right? So you're supposed to fast on the day of atonement, right? And you're also supposed to repent. Leviticus 15 verses 31 to 33, right? So it says, next law, no eating of the blood. Leviticus 17 verses 10. No eating of blood. No eating of blood. Leviticus 17 verses 10. Yahweh will set, which is turn his face from that person, and will outlaw him from his people. The life of the flesh is in the blood. Pour out the blood on the ground and cover it with dirt. Adira, what you doing? Adira. Salakia. Next law, Leviticus chapters 18 verses 1 to 5. You must not behave like Egypt, like the Africans. You must not behave like the Egyptians, which are the Africans, where you once lived, / Babylon. Because the same way that you see America has, that's the same way of Egypt, the same way of Babylon. So you're not supposed to behave like how you see Americans behave, like how you see British behave, Westerners behave. You're not supposed to behave like that. It's wickedness. Right? You must not behave as they do. Right? You must not behave as they do. And this is law 58. Right? You must not follow their laws. Law 59. You must not follow their laws. You must not follow the laws of these heathen, because they all go against the Most High's laws. Stop following their laws. Stop following their laws. If their law goes against the Most High's law, do not follow it. Next law, 60. You must follow my laws, customs, and keep my laws. By them you must lead your life. One more time. You must follow my laws, which is Yahweh's laws, God's laws, customs, and keep my laws, keep God's laws, right? Yahweh's laws. By them you must lead your life. I am Yahweh, your Elohim. You must keep my laws and my customs. Whoever complies with them will find life in them. I am Yahweh. Law 61. I am Yahweh, your Elohim, Yahweh Shai. You must keep my laws and my customs. Whoever complies with them will find life in them. I am Yahweh, your Elohim. Next law, Leviticus 18 verses 6 to 20. Rules for conjugal relationships. Rules for conjugal relationships. That's the context. None must approach a woman who is closely related to uncover her nakedness. I am Yahweh. Next law, you must not uncover the nakedness of your father or mother. She is your mother. You must not uncover her nakedness. Next law, you must not uncover the nakedness of your father's wife. It is your father's nakedness. Next law, you must not uncover the nakedness of your sister, whether she is your father or mother's daughter, whether she is born in the same house or elsewhere. You must not uncover her nakedness. Next law, you must not uncover the nakedness of the daughter of your son or daughter, for their nakedness is your own. Next law, you must not uncover the nakedness of the daughter of your father's wife, born of your father. She is your sister. You must not uncover her nakedness. Next law, you must not uncover the nakedness of your father's sister, for it is your father's flesh. Next law, you must not uncover the nakedness of your mother's sister, for it is your mother's flesh. Salak. All right, let's carry on. You must. Oh, salak. Okay, next law. You must not uncover the nakedness of your father's brother. You must therefore not approach his wife, for she is your aunt. How many of you have had sex with your aunties because you said to yourself, it's your uncle that's because you and your uncle are blood, but his woman is not your blood. So you said to yourself, you can have sex with your uncle's wife or your uncle's woman, your auntie. And you thinking that she's just his woman, she's his wife. He just doesn't know. He's lack of knowledge. Many of y'all are with people, women and men in your life, and y'all don't even know that y'all are married. Y'all don't even know that y'all are married. Much if they do uncover it and have children, how do they call? How do we call those children? Incest babies. They're incest. It's incest. It's incest. The ancestors of the past already had to go through that shit, so we didn't have to go through it, right? The ancestors of the past, the ones from Adam's time, literally had to go through that shit. So nowadays we don't have to go through it. So if a brother and a sister have sex today, that's incest and nasty as fuck. We don't have to do that today. There's so many women out here. So that's incest, fam. Incest. You must not uncover the nakedness of your brother's wife, for it is your brother's nakedness. As a matter of fact, I skipped one. You must not uncover the nakedness of your daughter-in-law. She is your son's wife. You must not uncover the nakedness of your son-in-law. She is your daughter's husband. So you women sitting on your daughter's husband's dicks, and you men all up in your son's wife's pussy, y'all are abominations, and the father gonna fuck y'all up. And you men and women who sleep with your father and mother-in-law, y'all are trash. I don't give a fuck how fat her mother's ass is. I done that shit, family, and I was trash. I fucked a mother and 3 daughters, no fucking cap, and they're all fucking adults. I had sex with one of the daughters. Her sister liked me. I had sex with her too. Her next sister liked me, and she said, and because she didn't want the first one to know, she didn't even know I was with the second one. So I didn't even let her know any wiser. And I had sex with the third one, and all of a sudden I see the fucking mother, right, giving me the eyes. So I just tried it. I just tried it. I was like, yo, let me try this, and it worked out. And she was just willing to give me the pussy. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is where your daughters get it from. So is the mother. So is the daughter. So is the mother, so is the daughter. A mother and 3 daughters, come on, man. That woman never taught none of her daughters nothing good, fam. Nothing good. And the youngest daughter was 19 at the time. 19. I was what? I was 22. I was 22. But anyway, let's carry on. So it says, right? You must not uncover the nakedness of your daughter-in-law or son-in-law, right? For she is your son's wife, or she is your son's wife, or he is your daughter's husband. For you women, you must not uncover their nakedness. You must not uncover their nakedness. Next law, you must not uncover the nakedness of your brother's wife, for it is your brother's nakedness. Next law, you must not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter too. You see that? You must not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter too. You must not take the daughter of her son or of her daughter to uncover their nakedness. So you can't have sex. So you can't have sex with the mother, have sex with the daughter, and then on top of that have sex with the granddaughter. Nah. And then say she never had a daughter. Say she had a son. You can't have sex with the mother and then have sex with her son's daughter. That's madness. It's madness, fam, and it's wickedness. I'm telling you, many of us do this thing and think it's normal. A lot of these men out here, just like I was, we was just fucking pussy thinking, like, nobody's gonna tell you sleeping with a mother and 3 daughters is bad. They're gonna be like, yo, you're a don. I'm saying that was some gangster shit. Nobody can tell me, oh, Mash, that was wrong. You think nobody told me that was wrong? No. Nobody told me that was wrong. Nobody did. Alright, let's carry on. You must not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter too. You must not take the daughter of her son or of her daughter to uncover their nakedness. They are your own flesh. It would be incest. Don't sleep with a woman's son's daughter or her daughter's daughter. That is her nakedness, for they are her near kinswomen. It is wickedness. Next law, you must not take a wife and her sister to vex her, to uncover her nakedness beside the other in her lifetime. You must not take a wife, so this is polygamy now. So this is one of the laws for polygamy. So if you want two wives, right, or you want wives, you can't take sisters. You must not take a wife and her sister to vex her, to uncover her nakedness beside the other in her lifetime. Right? Next law. You must not approach and uncover the nakedness of a woman who is unclean by reason of her monthly period. One more time. You must not approach a woman and uncover her nakedness, and uncover the nakedness of a woman who is unclean by reason of her monthly period. So y'all men are out here having sex with women on their periods. Y'all are nasty, nasty motherfuckers. All right. Then I'm abomination before Yahweh. Only the most, brother. If that was your life, brother, you have to understand. It wasn't you that did the abomination. You're an innocent child. So the Most High will deal with that. If the Most High wants to cleanse you and and give you a new flesh, remember, many of us are gonna come in abomination bodies, abominable bodies. And many of us are gonna have to go through some shit so we can show some people some shit, and show people why it's bad, and show people why it affects other people, right, and why they shouldn't do it. We should talk against these things. Use your experience and teach people. So many of us go through some experiences so we can come and teach people, not so we can complain about it, right? And act like we went through the worst life. You get what I'm saying? So use your experience and teach. Use your experience and show somebody else who's going through that experience how they can still seek Yahweh, right? Even in that type of situation, and not feel like they're lost, or not feel like they're nothing just because of that situation. Don't worry about it, bro. Just keep on keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Hope and pray for the Most High to give you faith, and hope and pray that your name is written in the book of life. Everything's good about it. Don't worry about it. Bam. So with that being said, all right, next one. So it says, next law, you must not give your marriage bed to your neighbor's wife. You would thereby become unclean. You must not give your marriage bed to your neighbor's wife. You would thereby become unclean. Right? Now, law change. Right? Leviticus chapters 18 verses 21. You must not hand over any of your children to have them pass through magic to Molech. Children made pass through the fire, over a grave, over a dead body. Any type of magic, voodoo, obi, a sacrifice. It's a Canaanite ritual. Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, birthdays. It's all Canaanite rituals. Nor must you profane the name of your father, Yahweh, and the name of your Elohim, Yahweh Shai, in this way. I am Yahweh. Next law. You must not lie with a man as with a woman. This is a hateful thing. You must not lie with a man as with a woman. This is a hateful thing. Everyone in the live meets Black Rock. He's gonna write Hemlock Mashiachar for the next fucking half a day. Like, he's obsessed with me. You know why? Because he spoke against me, right? And then voodoo came down on him, and he thinks I voodooed him. So his life went to shit. His life went to shit. Someone voodooed his ass. The Most High allowed voodoo to bust his fucking head open. The Most High allowed voodoo to bust his fucking head open. Hemlock. Him right there. Right? So he keeps on taking set on me because he think I voodooed him. He came on my lives, family. Annoying me as fuck. Every day this man on my live. When I just came on TikTok, this man was following me up like he's gay or he's a homosexual. Somebody voodooed him. Somebody voodooed him. Somebody obia him. Somebody obia his ass. And he thinks it's me. He thinks it's me because guess what? When he tried to think about who did he really fuck with, he couldn't really meditate on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't fuck with people in real life. He only fucks with you on TikTok. And I don't think he fucks with anybody else on TikTok but me. So the only person he could think of, or why he would get a swollen foot, or a fucking or a fucking voodoo house, or he's seeing duppies and fucking ghosts run around him all the fucking time, right? Or he's going crazy eating out of garbage bins, is because he's fucking with me. That's the only thing he could think of. Oh, I'm fucking with Mash. So I wonder if this is the reason why my life is being fucked up and voodoo is coming at me. Yes, dumbass. The Most High allowed that shit to come at you because you're playing with me. So the Most High sent voodoo after you, dumbass, by sending evil after you, dumbass. Clown. Clown. You see how your mouth shut up? Because you know I ain't lying. You know I don't do voodoo. You know that the Most High opened up a gate because just like the Bible says, you cannot touch a hair on his anointed's head. I don't know if I'm anointed, but I will know for a fact that I'm one of his babies. I know for a fact I'm one of his babies. And if you touch one of my babies, I'm going to fuck you up. You ain't one of his babies, my boy. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. So keep on fucking with me and see your life just fall to shit. Keep on fucking with me. Thank you. Keep it up. Hemlock. Who's like Hemlock? Remember when you used to come in my life and fuck with me all the time, every day, every minute, every second? All of a sudden now, Hemlock, your life is shit. You're living a shit-ass life. You're Hemlock, you don't even know what to do no more. Hemlock is crying in the corner. My life is shit. I shouldn't have fucked with much Israel. I shouldn't have fucked with much Israel. Keep on fucking with me, Hemlock. You think this voodoo you're gonna come out of this one next? You ain't coming out of this one. If the Father put you through some shit and you knew, right, and you know, right, and then you still go do the same shit after again, it's gonna be double this time. Suck your mother, batty boy. You never know. Don't fuck with the Most High pit nipple soul. You're gonna get it. You're gonna learn before you burn. Black Rock. Cause he's a real batty boy. I never see a man follow up a next man so yet. And him saying he's a Jamaican. He's a batty boy. Suck your mother, batty boy. Alright. Back to the laws. Now, law 81. You must not lie with man as with woman. This is a hateful thing. Y'all realize as soon as I said that law, Black Rock popped in because he fucks ass. He's gay. You never see, if a man is gonna follow you up 24/7, 94/6 to troll you, he's gay. He's attracted to you. He gets hard off you. This is the reason why I deal with him like that. Because I'm like, if this nigga's attracted to me, I have to let him get unattracted. Move with the gay shit, you little faggot ass nigga. What's wrong with you, gay boy? Fuck out of here with the faggot ass shit. You're Jamaican and you're a batty boy, brother. Brother, if somebody who they want to suck, it's not mine. You can't suck my cock, youth. Go suck Satan cock. Go bend over for Satan, because you can't bend me over, batty boy. None of you can bend me over. I'm straight like bumbuckler, alright, you know. So I'm gonna see why y'all follow me up, Hemlock. Me no fuck man. Me no fuck man. You fuck man. If you wanna fuck man so bad, go to New Kingston, right? And stop fucking with my page. Because the more you fuck with me, God gonna fuck with you and obey you some more pussy. Suck your mother, brawling, batty boy. Me never see a man follow up a man say yet in my life. And him now have no shame, me no look a batty boy, you know. I don't like him even not saying nothing good, no, the man repeat the same message over and over. That's gay. Brother, if you don't know, say, brother, if somebody tell you say you're a batty man, right? You just take it for a joking thing. Brother, look what you do now, brother. It's a gay action. You follow up a next man. That means that you have gay in your intentions. You fuck man. You penetrate man batty hole, but you can't penetrate me pussy hole. Suck your mother, brawling. Batty boy. Faggot ass boy. Brawling. That me I tell you. Pussy. Bumbuckler batty boy. Me never see a man bumbuckler move like that man in my life. I say you know, say it have to be a batty man. It have to be a man who fuck batty. Have to be a bumbuckler batty man. Have to. And family, I want to hear him. The man speaks like he's from the ghetto. So that means this nigga is in the ghetto hiding in fucking ass. This nigga is in the ghetto hiding in fucking ass. Now, I don't want nobody to mute him. I want to rebuke him. I told y'all I'm doing laws tonight, so it doesn't really matter. The Most High said, here comes the word. The word is coming out, and Satan comes to take away the word. What did I speak about as soon as he wrote his first message? The law I spoke was, you must not lie with a man as with a woman. This is a hateful thing. As soon as I said that, he popped up. Because he's a faggot. He's a batty man. As soon as I said, the law 81, you must not lie with a man as with a woman. Right? Listen what I said. As soon as I said, you must not lie with a man as with a woman, bam! Black Rock popped up in the comments. That's the Most High showing him that he's gay, and the Most High is exposing him. That's the Most High showing him that without him, even with him hiding, the Most High is exposing him, even him hiding in the dark fucking ass. Even though he goes into darkness and has sex with men's anuses, everything that is in the dark must come to light. As soon as I read, you must not lie with a man, you must not fuck a man in his asshole and put your penis inside of a man as you would put your penis inside of a woman. This is a hateful thing. All of a sudden, this nigga popped up. Tell me this nigga ain't, tell me the Most High isn't fucking telling me this nigga is a faggot. Tell me the Most High is not telling me this nigga is a faggot. As soon as I said the verse, the man popping at the blood clot live, you know. Batty bumbo clot boy, you know. Brother, me no fuck man dog, I suck your mother boy. Hear that? Brawling man. You must not lie with a man as with a woman. This is a hateful thing. Family, this is why BlackRock hates straight men. When you're straight, men like BlackRock will hate you because they lay with men as they would lay with a woman. They do this hateful thing. They damage men's buttocks because they have a demon on them which chooses to sodomize men and sodomize boys. This man sodomizes boys. BlackRock, look at him carefully, family. You see what picture he's got up? Jay-Z. He's had up that picture since the first time he came on TikTok. This nigga's known me from the first time I've been here. 2 years ago, fam, or a year ago, should I say. I'm now 2 years on TikTok. And this nigga has the same picture of Jay-Z, who's on the fucking Epstein list of fucking children. He does the same thing. He's gay. He's a homosexual. Anybody can go on his page and figure out who he is quick and fast. It's not hard. I already figured out who he is. He's easy to die as well. Yo, but if you never know BlackRock, you're easy for dead, no pussy. Easy for dead. True father got some enough to kill off no for owner. That if you know Batty boy. Cause you dead a long time, Batty boy. You follow up man like you want fuck man. You can't fuck me, Batty boy, cause suck your mother. Me no fuck man, Batty boy. Suck your mother. Brawling. As I was saying, you must not lay or lie with a man as with a woman, just like BlackRock sleeps with men and little boys. This is a hateful thing. This is a hateful thing. You are a faggot if you do that. You cannot say you're not gay, but yet you want to chase a man down. You're gay. You cannot say you're not gay, but yet you want to follow up a man and write a million comments, the same fucking comment for a million times. You're gay. You can't say you don't care, but yet you're going to jump up on the live and write some shit or even send a request and argue with somebody that you say you don't care about. You're gay. Fuck out of here with that shit. Alright, next law. You must not lie with any animal. You must not lie with any animal. You would thereby become unclean. A woman must not offer herself to an animal to have intercourse with it. This would be a foul thing. And many of y'all are fucking animals. I think BlackRock also fucks animals. I do. I'm not even capping. Because the Bible says, when you look up the definition of the word mankind, when it says man shall not lie with mankind, right? Man shall not lie with mankind, right? When you look up that word mankind, it leads you back to male, animal, and then also child. Male, animal, child. So you realize when these gay boys, right, they love to have sex with men, and then it's like the demon gets bored of that, so they start, they start fantasizing about having sex with animals, and because they can go to prison and shit, but some of them still hide, right, in dark houses and shit, dark rooms, having sex with animals and shit. In reality, a lot of them do it, but if they can't get the animal, they go straight to the boy, the young child. If you look up the definition in the Strongs of mankind, it says male, animal, and child. So these are the three things that a homosexual man chases after. If you look in real life, you see them having sex with men, you see them being furries, having animal fetishes, and then you also see him going after our children, specifically the boys. This is what they do. They're fucking faggots. In reality. Seal, it's bumbleclot seal. Kabati boy, I suck your mother brawling. As I was saying. So it says, yeah, you must not lie with any animal. You must thereby become you will thereby become unclean. A woman must not offer herself to an animal to have intercourse with it. This would be a foul thing. Foul, nasty. Suck your mother, nasty bumbleclot. Nasty. You better not write one more comment. But you see though, as soon as I started telling him what he is, all of a sudden he shut up because he knows what he is. He knows he's a fucking faggot. He knows. I just beat him down with his own fucking words. His own fucking words. You know why? These are words that he's hiding from himself in the darkness. He tells himself he's not gay. But as soon as nobody's looking at night, he goes on Pornhub and watches gay porn. Nobody can't tell me shit. This nigga's fucking gay. This nigga's been following me up now from 20 fucking, I think from 20 fucking, 2021. No, from 2021, 2022, 2023. Come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. You're gay, bro. You're fucking gay. As I was saying, right? Next law. Do not make yourselves unclean by any of these practices, for it was by such things that the nations that I have expelled. So what did God do to these nations? He expelled them. He fucking expelled them. That's why these nations can't chat shit to you. This is a law that God expelled the other nations. He says, do not make yourselves unclean by any of these practices, for it was by such things that the nations that I have expelled to make way for you made themselves unclean. Do not observe the hateful practices that were observed before you came. Then you will not be made unclean by them. I am Yahweh. Leviticus 18 verses 24 to 30. So clean. Do not observe the hateful practices that were observed before you came. Then you will not be made unclean by them. I am Yahweh. Leviticus chapters 18 verses 24 to 30. Did everybody get that one? Can we move on to the next one? On to the next one. All right. Now Leviticus chapters 19 verses 1 to 4. Be holy, for I am Yahweh. It's like it. Be holy, for I Yahweh am holy. Yeah, that's law 84. Be holy, for I Yahweh am holy. You get me? Be holy, for I Yahweh am holy. So you're supposed to be set apart, not be like everybody else. Next law. Do not turn to idols and cast no gods of metal. I am Yahweh, your Elohim. Leviticus 19 verses 9. When you gather your when you gather the harvest of your land, you are not to harvest to the very end of the field. You are not to gather the gleanings of the harvest. You are neither to strip your vine bare, nor collect the fruit that has fallen in your vineyard. You must leave them for the poor and the stranger. I am Yahweh, your Elohim. One more time. Leviticus 19 verses 9. When you gather the harvest of your land, you are not to harvest to the very end of the field. You are not to gather the gleanings of the harvest, like the little droplets. So say for instance, say you had ackee on your land, right? And you picked ackee all in ackee season, and then there's a little bit of ackee left, right, on the tree. Like, you're not supposed to eat every fucking single ackee, every single apple, every single orange. No, leave some of them to either fall for the poor, for the birds, right? Or leave some of them for the poor to pick. You can't. The Bible says you're not supposed to clean your whole vineyard. You're not supposed to gather in all the harvest for yourself. So when you gather your harvest of your land, you are not to harvest to the very end of the field. You are not to gather the gleanings of the harvest. You are neither to strip your vine bare, nor collect the fruit that has fallen in your vineyard. You must leave them for the poor and the stranger. I am Yahweh, your Elohim. And many of y'all in Jamaica, you all see somebody in your yard, even in America, you all see someone in your yard on your tree, you're probably going to shoot him. You're probably going to shoot at him. You see some stranger in your yard picking off your tree, you're probably going to bust some shots at him. There's this video in Jamaica, right? There's this fruit called breadfruit tree, right? It's like this round ball family. Let's just say you can get the big ones like the maca breadfruit. They're the shape of a bowling ball. So think about a bowling ball on a tree, right? Many bowling balls on a tree, but it's called breadfruit. Think about somebody, think about one left. Somebody coming and cutting half of it and leaving exactly half still on the tree. Yo, I saw the video. Yo, the nigga was pissed. The nigga said people was evil, but nah. When somebody picks your fruit, they'll take the whole fucking fruit. This person had a conscience to leave half of that breadfruit for you. This person had a conscience, yo. If I saw a breadfruit on a tree, my brain ain't telling me to cut that in a perfect half and leave the next half for you, brother. I'm not lying. I'm taking the whole breadfruit home. So obviously you know that must have been one of your friends. One of your friends was hungry, came to your yard. Your dogs never bark because your dogs know that friend, right? They cut the breadfruit perfectly in half, go cook their half, and left you half. So even though you're cussing and shit, they had courtesy to leave you half. Normally, people would just took the whole fucking breadfruit and gone about their business, or the whole fruit and gone about their business. They wouldn't left you half. And funny thing, family, it was still on the stem. They cut it on the stem and left it on the stem. Like the next half was still on the stem, hanging. Half of a fucking breadfruit. Yo, that video was funny as shit. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody can pick my fruit on my trees and I see it okay with me. Khan, it's supposed to be okay. It's supposed to be okay. It's supposed to be okay, fam. No cap. Right? Alright, next law. You must not swear falsely. Swearing meaning making an oath. You must not make an oath falsely by my name, profaning the name of your Allahayim. I am Yahweh. You must not, next law, you must not exploit or rob your neighbor. You must not exploit or rob your neighbor. You must not exploit or rob your people, your black people. You must not exploit or rob your own black people. You must not exploit or rob your black people. You must not exploit or rob the niggas. You must not exploit or rob your own people, the niggas. I hope that fucking part sank in your head. Stop exploiting and robbing your own people just to survive. Not because you're suffering. That doesn't mean you have to join into the government's shit, the government's fuckery, the government's foolishness, the fucking deceivers and the fucking elite's foolishness to also exploit and rob your people just to make it. Just to make it. Tash told you not to write a next comment and you wrote a next comment, or you was in your feelings, and as soon as I stopped talking, as soon as I stopped calling you a faggot, right, you think you can come and write? So do I have to call you a faggot again? Yo, what's wrong with Hemlock, man? Hemlock is gay as fuck. Anyway. Alright, now next one. You must not swear falsely by my name, profane, slack here, my apologies. You must not exploit your neighbor, right? Or exploit or rob your neighbor. Next law. You must not keep back the laborer's wage. What does the law say? You must not keep back the laborer's wage until the next morning. So when you owe people for their work, pay them, bitch. When you owe people, when you owe people, when you owe people, when you owe people, right, for their hard work, you must pay them their wage. Emlak go suck your mother, you're gonna stay in the guest. You're gonna stay in the request box like a bitch for the whole night. Got your bed pussy wall, man, a fuck man, batty boy. Go suck your mother. Stay in the guest request. You never get let up in this. Batty boy. You're gonna beg for talk and can't talk. You can't know when people want clout, you know. You know nobody know nothing for do. You can't know when people bumbo clot know nothing for do and look blood clot friend, you know. Bad man, you can't fuck me, dog. Go fuck the bumbo clot gully boy, them up a bumbo clot New Kingston. Them batty boy, they will live in the gully. Them if you go link up. Them if you go chat to. Tell you they are bumbo clot, send me request, batty boy. Go suck your mother. Fucking batty boy. As I was saying, now, it says you must not keep back the laborer's wage until the next morning. The law of God says you must not keep back the laborer's wage until the next morning. A lot of you fucking bosses love holding on to people's money. Or firing people right before you're supposed to pay them so you don't have to pay them again. God is going to fuck up every single one of y'all. God is going to fuck up every single one of y'all. God is going to fuck up every single one of y'all. Every one of y'all getting it. You don't know how hard that man worked to feed his family and you want to hold back his money. You don't know how hard the sister is worked for her to feed her family and you want to hold back her money. People work for their money, you pay them. You give people, that's why one of the laws is give what you owe. Give what you owe. Give back what you owe. If I work for you, the law says you must not keep back the laborer's wage until the next morning. Pay me, bitch. That means we were never even supposed to be paid monthly. We were supposed to be paid daily. We were supposed to be paid daily. If they paid you daily, they couldn't tax you, family. You know that? Because they couldn't follow it. They couldn't follow it up. They couldn't. That would be too much numbers for them. Some boss pay on Saturday when the shop locked. They should pay you every day. Every single day the boss should pay you. We're in slavery. Some of us live off our daily pay. Like some of us, because we're working in some form of shop or some shit like that, we walk to work and we're eating lunch or food from leftovers last night because we had no money. If we were getting our daily pay, that would help us a lot. Daily bread, that's what it's called, a daily bread, daily pay. Some of y'all can't save your money. That's the reason why you need your boss to save it up for you and pay you at the end of the month. Some of y'all can't save your money because you're weak as fuck. So you need your boss to save it up for you to pay you at the end of the fortnight. That's the reason why people are okay with getting the big wad of money. Because they can't save. They can't save. They can't save. So they need a boss to save it up for them for the whole month and pay them that big walk. And because they have the big walk, they'll end up spending the fucking majority out of it and then have a little bit left, have a little chumps left, and that little chumps will be what brings them back to work the next week. No fucking cap. Let's carry on. Next law. You must not curse the dumb nor put an obstacle in the blind man's way, but you must fear Yahweh. You must not curse the dumb nor put an obstacle in the blind man's way, but you must fear Yahweh. There's a many people out here that are dumb or blind, right? And you'll put obstacles before you'll curse them and tell them about, oh God, like you'll get angry at them and tell them, oh God cursed them, and you know what I'm saying, they're abominations and it's because they're wicked and blah blah black sheep, and you're not gonna help him. You even tell him you're not gonna help him because you don't want to help him and their judgment falls on you. Father never told you that shit. You're a wicked ass bastard. Father never said that for you to repeat that to them. Their judgment is them being blind, of course. Being dumb, of course. But the Father never told you that he needed you to help him with the judgment. He said he made the wicked for the day of evil. So if you're that wicked person that the Father made for the day of evil, that means you're a piece of shit wickedness. That means you're not righteous. If you don't help them, that means you're the wicked that the Father made for the day of evil. So when people like those who need help, you will see them and rebuke them and treat them like shit because you're the wicked for the day of evil. Proverbs 16:4. God made all things for himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. So when you see these dumb or deaf people and you scorn them, you treat them like shit, you abuse them, right? You're the wicked that the Most High made for the day of evil. You're a piece of shit. When you see the fucking homeless needing help and you walk past them and tell them you ain't gonna give him no money, and you chase him away, you're the wicked for the day of evil. You're a piece of shit. It's you. You're the wicked for the day of evil. Yo, soul man, go suck your mother now, man. Me a muted tonight, pussy. Go suck your mother, man. Brawling. I'm to you, man. No fuck, man. Soul man, go suck your mother. Soul man, go suck your big pussy, mama. You want them to follow out, man, to in a batty boy. You love follow out, man. I'm to no fuck, man. Brother, if me not like you, brother, me not come on your life, brother. On a love, man. Let me tell you what it is. Y'all niggas don't like the fact that my born Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie is a batty, man. Haile Selassie is a fucking Caucasian slut piece of trash. Knobhead. Shithouse. Dog shit. That's Haile Selassie. That's your king. A man who's a human, who said he was a human. Who told us we're the gods. I am Haile Selassie's king. I am Haile Selassie's god. Haile Selassie's trash. Dog shit. That's your problem. Go suck your mother and go suck Haile Selassie to batty boy. Cause you're all, as long as I'm not talking about Haile Selassie, This is your problem. Every time I talk about my Yahweh Shai, you have a problem. If I'm not talking about Yahweh Shai or the Son of God, you will be on my live learning, soaking up all of the fucking knowledge like a bitch. Like the bitch that you are. Because only a bitch soaks up knowledge, and then when they figure out that something is in there that they don't like, they're gonna cuss you out and go the most way. Haile Selassie is a piece of shit. Fuck you and fuck your blood clot, stupid God. You're human God. I would step in his face, step in his neck, step in his eyeballs, break his nose, break his legs, break his arms. Suck your mother and go suck Haile Selassie batty boy. Oh no man. Batty bum buckler boy, you know follow out man like on a love man. Me no follow out man pan TikTok, you know. Cause me no fuck man. If I even go on a live and rebuke, you don't see me back pussy, go suck your mother, you ain't seeing me back. I'm gone, bye. Once I brush my heel back off, you're done with. You see Third Eye come in my life tonight, but he want to say something, say what? I brush off my heel back with Third Eye like 10 years ago, fam. Some of these niggas are dumb. I brush my heel back off with them. There's no more trying. Suck on the mother brawling. Next law. It says, Leviticus 19 verses 17. You must not be guilty of unjust verdicts. You must neither be partial to the little man nor overawed by the great. You must pass judgment on your neighbor according to justice. I thought we couldn't judge. I'm judging every fucking one of y'all. As long as I ain't doing the bullshit, I'm judging you. And I expect y'all to judge me too. But make sure you're judging me in righteousness. And make sure you're judging me for something that I am doing. Because if you come say some shit that I'm not doing, I'm going to rebuke the fuck out of you like a piece of shit that you are. Because you're a false witness. You're bearing false witness if you come tell a lie on me, bro. And that's what I'm not going to fucking allow for a fact. One more time, you must not be guilty of unjust verdicts. You must neither be partial to the little man nor overawed by the great. You must pass judgment on your neighbor according to justice. According to justice. You know what justice is? You know what justice is? It means righteousness. So you do this in righteousness. Righteousness. And Black Rock, you're gonna stay in the background like a bitch for the whole life and hear this bitch. Hear this bitch. Fucking like a batty boy. Suck your mother. Law number 92. You must not slander. You must not slander your own people. You must not jeopardize your neighbor's life by baseless capital charge. I am Yahweh. So these gay ass niggas coming on my live slandering me, right? Because one of them don't like the fact that I don't like Haile Selassie and Haile Selassie is not our God. The second one, he's obviously some gay ass nigga with some shit because he believes in Egyptology and I don't believe in that Egyptology. I don't believe in that Egyptology bullshit. So Hemlock, Egyptology, fucking Soul Man, fucking Haile Selassie is his God. Two waste, man. They want me to believe in waste, man, fam. They want me to believe in waste, man. And because I don't believe in it, these men are in there. These men just go on their periods instantly. Fucking waste, man. What's wrong with you niggas? Y'all need to man up and stop the bullshit. Not everyone's gonna like what you do. Y'all are abominations, and many of you. And many of y'all are faggots also. So with that being said, you must not slander your own people. And you must not jeopardize your neighbor's life, i.e. by baseless capital charge. So when y'all see me, just leave me the fuck alone. I don't know you. I ain't coming after you. Leave me the fuck alone. Are you gay? Shit, what's wrong with you? Next law. You must not bear hatred for your brother in your heart. So when y'all are following me up for 2 years, coming on my live, just chatting off your shit, you hate me in your heart. Your heart is bubbling with hatred. Your heart is bubbling with hatred. And then it looks like a faggot hatred. Because you're obsessed. So it looks like a faggot hatred. It's just like when a faggot doesn't get a chance to molest a child. How they start screaming and going crazy and shit till the point you have to chop their fucking heads off. Yeah, because any gay boy who gets in their feelings, any faggot who gets in their feelings because they're not able to touch a child, like how you see all these faggots and fucking lesbians getting in their feelings, right? Because we go against them trying to touch our children. They should all die. Because that's a dangerous fucking faggot. That's a dangerous fucking faggot. A faggot who wants to touch your child, but you won't allow him to. That faggot will do what? Unalive you. Because they have the seed of Satan in them. They are the seed of Satan. And then after they unalive you, they probably have sex with your dead body. That's how nasty these faggots are. No fucking cap. No fucking cap. There's been many men found with condoms inside of their asses, right? That means a faggot unalived them, probably still fucked them while they was alive, while they was dead, right? Left a whole nut in the crime scene so they could get kept. I don't even get that part. You sodomized the man and left fucking evidence at the crime scene. I'm so happy when they catch y'all. That's the most high right there. I'm so happy when they catch y'all. Y'all should get the death penalty. Die, bitches, die. Come on, they ain't mocking us. They mocking the Father, and the Father gonna fuck them up. I told y'all on my platform, I ain't scared to say shit. This ain't your normal TikTok. Okay. Next law. You must not bear hatred for your brother in your heart. You must openly tell your neighbor of his offense. This way you will not take sin upon yourself. So I openly tell a lot of people about, their sins, right? Because the Bible says to judge. You know what I'm saying? In all wisdom. So if I know something and you're making a mistake as my brother, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. It says you must not bear hatred for your brother in your heart. You must openly tell him your neighbor of his offense. This way you will not take sin upon yourself. So I'm telling these faggot ass niggas about their sins, right? And these niggas hate me for it. I don't hate them. I'm openly telling them how nasty they are. I'm disgusted by these niggas. You think I hate y'all? I'm disgusted by y'all niggas. Y'all fucking abominations. Yo, this can't be real, fam. This can't be fucking real. This nigga took my picture down and went and made the next page with it. These people are on different levels, fam. 281 followers, 487. Who is this? Yo, these people are obsessive. Everyone, look at this picture. Who is this? Batty boy M-Lock. M-Lock, yeah, batty man in the dog.
No.
M-Lock, you fuck batty in a suck cock in a brother. You can't tell nobody say I lie that in a brother.
No.
Brother, if you're a man, follow up a man, brother. You suck cock in a brother. And you fuck batty in a brother. You shit up in a bro.
Who them M-Lock? Name Black
Brother,
Rock.
you're a batty man, brother. You don't feel shame say he's a batty man.
Man, I know them something there.
Brother, you follow up a man, brother. Man no follow up man, brother. He's a batty man, brother.
General.
Yeah, batty man, brother. Man, you want fuck, brother. You can't fuck neither. Go up a New Kingston for the gully rat them, brother. Go fuck them, brother. Me no fuck man, brother. Me a married man with woman, brother. Me no fuck man, youth. I want to you, brother.
I use your name,
Brother, you like start no bumbo clock in a brother. Every night you sit down and back your fist in a bro. You don't have no woman in a dog. That's why you have bumbo clock fuck man in a brother. No woman no want to, you know, till the point where you not even like them again. And a man you like now in a batty boy. Cause I never see a man follow up a man so much in a brother. In my life in a brother. Me never see a man follow up a man. And guess what, you know, shame, you know. All a man I tell you say, yo, bad man. You do something with a fucking batty man thing, a homosexual thing, a faggot thing. It now sink in your head, bad man. As some know say you're a batty man, bro.
I not just
Push it.
Jamaican.
You know,
Oh,
prayer.
yeah, Batman and I run, we are try run. No,
You're
me I
afraid
tell
of
us that
him.
you, in your soul, want fuck man if you're not fuck man already. But you
Push
can't
it.
fuck me, cause me no
You're
fuck
not
man,
afraid.
dog. Me
You're
no
not
fuck
afraid.
man.
You're not afraid.
Bad
You're
man,
not telling
bad
me
man,
what you're
bad man.
doing a
M-Lock, let
fool.
me tell you something about you.
You don't know
In
what
a real
you're
life,
doing a
yo, man,
fool.
I'm first a while ago in the M-Lock in a real life, you know. M-Lock, me can't afraid of you
You
and
don't
your
know what you're
Batman
doing a
family.
fool.
And me can't afraid of you and your Batman self. Me can't afraid of you and your Batman
I
boyfriend.
tell you which
Or your
Friday.
bumbo clap
Which
bitch or
Friday.
whoring woman. M-Lock, your mother is a big stinking whore. Your
Which
father is
Friday.
a big dark shit Batman and him fuck Batty. That's why you
Which
come out and
Friday.
bumbo
Bad
clap your mother
man.
Batty. And fuck your mother and her Batty and breed her Batty. You come out her Batty and then now you come fuck Batty too.
Which
It's a
Friday.
rotation
Bad
of
man.
Batty business. A rotation of bag of
It's
shit.
where
That's
you
what's
live.
going on.
Bad man is where you live. Tell me.
Bad man go suck your mother. A man you want fuck. You're a batty man. That me I tell you say that batty man. I don't ever ask me. You ever tell me say fully. You ever say, yo, make we have a mutual place where we can hold a shootout. Brawl in the street. You want to know where I live? Bad man, you can't come find me, bird. I'm telling you, me no fuck man. Yo, say yo, that place there. I want park. It brawling in front of everybody. Bring your gun and bring mine. I will bust shot.
And
That
them
if you
things
tell me
they
put
love.
some
No.
give me a
Push
place and a
them.
time and shoot it out, man, cause me that clear bad man, me that gladly bust off your head. Think a joke?
What you
Cause
say you
you're
have
batty
gun?
man, never see no man follow me up in my life, youth. Me that hold you and
What you
choke
say
out your
you
bucket and chop off your head, brother, and mince up your head, youth. And feed it to a crocodile, pussy hole. That me I tell
you
you, in
have
a
gun?
real
You
life,
have not
no
gun
blood
put
clot cap.
down. You have not
Suck your
gun
mother
put
end
down.
up when I come off from my life, batty boy, but you take man picture put up on your life. Batty boy. Them man a fuck man, you know. Them man they happy fuck man, you know. Them man they can't tell me say him no fuck man, you know. Them man they can't tell me say him not jerk off to homosexual porn, you know. Them man they can't tell me that, you know. Them pussy they can't tell me say him not back him fist to homosexual porn. Nobody can tell me no. Family, I've known this nigga from the first fucking day I came on TikTok. The first fucking video I have on TikTok, the nigga is in my comments. He's like this man just, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. The man just a follow me up, and guess what's funny? You see how he speaks normal? He's a, yo family, I checked him out. He's fucking normal, that's what I'm saying. That means he has to be gay. Because if he has no disability, then what is the problem? If he has no disability, what is the problem? He's gay. He's fucking gay. Oh, I'm going to run this up. Oh. Bumbuckler. Me never see so much gay boys in my life. Me never see so much gay boys in my life. Batty man them must come out of nowhere. Look at effeminate, look at batty boys. You want to know if I'm live? Why me can say me could link up a one Bumbuckler park in front of everybody's face and bust shot pussy? Eh? You want to know if I'm live? Why me can tell me if you live, me come murder you. Bad man, me would do it, M-Lock, brawling. Bad man, me not like get texted pan, you know. Bad man, me would do it like the blood class soldier where Moses, where they texted pan Moses bomber class people, and me ya texted pan youth. Bad man, me would send to brawling gunman come duck to your youth. You know much man back, you know much man come pa my life. We say to me say, yo, Israel, mash. No worry, youth. We don't even want you to go trouble them. Just tell me which part of them there, make we go kill them for you. If you think I joke me and make any one of the brawling gunman them, just make them know right now, say no chattings. Because how many times the man them come from my life and I make them know, say anyone I want to fuck with me, a gunshot you not go get in on the pussy. Me not even need them to do that, more do it myself. More do it myself. You think I chattings? You know much I'm a bumbuckler and better them come from my life and say them with a kill one on for me. Think I chattings? No ya do ya youth. M-Lock, no ya do brother, cause me da murder you in a real life, brother. Me nah cap in a brother, me da murder you in a dog. Brother, me da murder you in a dog. Me tell you the truth, no brother, me da dig out your eye, them in a brother, yo. Brother, you don't know me in a dog. Brother, I'm not even burying you, brother. I chop your fine, brother. I me see a brother. Let tell you I'm serious, M-Lock. Let me tell you, me Bumbuckler serious, M-Lock. Right? And nobody not say nothing to me. Me have to rebuke him. I have to get it, and any pussy have to know to. Right? M-Lock. You see the amount of Bumbuckler time you are trying to text it for me, brother. Brother, me da kill you. Me da kill your son. Me da kill your daughter. Me da kill your mother. Me da kill your uncle, your father. Brother, me da kill everybody in your yard, brother. Me not even gonna spare nobody, brother. Because if you live in another yard with them, you must see them as them, brother. Me da kill everybody, brother. All the baby me da Bumbuckler kill. We come from your Bumbuckler family, you. You think I chat in? Brother, you think you know me, brother? You don't know me. When you see man like me, I see God. I bet you love man like me, brother. Brother, I will make 2 pages and come circle here, brother, and go up on my knee, bloody and pray to my God and beg him for forgiveness. And talk to him and say to him, say, your father, you see how Moses kill the blood clot and police boy, you know. Right? Because him a texted for that boy a texted for my father, me have to kill him. Me have to kill him. Enough work me do for my father, and I think my father, I batty boy, I will murder you and get you with it in a pussy. You think you know me? Bad man, I will find you, bad man. Seal it, Bumbuckler seal. Seal it, fucking seal. And you know, see what I just say for know why I just say it fucking seal. Bad man, I will come find you and murder you, bad man, by myself. Bad man, I will come at your yard, bad man. Right? I will pay your ends. All of the gunman them in your ends for let me in, bad man. And I will come at your yard, bad man, when you're asleep. Kick off your door, run up in the bad man, and pull you up a leg, bad man. I want to your pussy. You think that's some joking thing. You think I want them to flare boy, but they are ramp with. Look a boy there. I'm to you, brother. Brother, if a man can follow up a man for 2 years, that's why enough time, enough time when we see some people, you know. A lot of the times when we feel ourselves tired, right? Or we feel our heads hurting. It's because some gay ass, faggot ass, bumbuckler, abomination ass people are wishing bad for us, fam. They're talking about us 24/7. They can't forget us. That's why your head hurts you sometimes. You get a random fucking migraine. And in your head, this is you. Oh, I got a migraine. Migraine, you fuck. People are talking about you. People are wishing death upon you. Them are for dead. Them pussy that for dead. The Bible said death to the wicked. Pussy, you shouldn't know. Yo, bad man. Hey, me say, yo, bad man. Yo, M-Lock. If me ever, yo, bad man. If you make me head hurt me, bad man. If you make me head hurt me, pussy, me find you in a real life. And come kill your Bumbuckler. Think I joke, batty boy. Then it's a Bumbuckler internet badness, batty boy. You think I internet badness this? You must think that any type of money take for come teach law and people are cussing him out every Bumbuckler there and him still do this pussy. You think that any type of man do that work here? Batty boy. You know you're ramp with a gunman. A gunman do them work here. You're pussy. No you do, you get gunshot. I found out some batty boy with no Bumbuckler gun and never bust a gun yet, you know. I want to kill people innocently. The batty boy, I will kill you for bad man. I revenge me kill people for. Bad man, if you hurt me head too, I come dump you. That me a Bumbuckler tell you, you're a pussy. Think a Bumbuckler joking thing this? Some man for ease up, man. Some man for know. Some man for chill. We no fuck man, brother. If a man don't want to talk to our next man, a man should be able to accept it and move on. You men keep on forcing yourself on other men. You're gay? Yo. When I see that, you know what I think of? I think of a police officer. A white police officer. Sees a black man walking in America, and then he wants to pull him over for nothing. And he's going to tell him that he has all authority. I wish I could kill every fucking one of them. How can you, as a stranger, come and hold somebody, and because a government member told you have authority, you think in your fucking stinking head, you can come and hold somebody. If they run out of your hand, you can shoot them. Cause suck your mother. You think you have rights to follow somebody up? In the wild, wild west, when you follow somebody up, we do what? 10-step walk off and shoot pussy. You never know. Yo, it's coming back. Man, like, yo, a lot of you men are gonna go silent when the time of tribulation come. Watch and see. All this fuckery that y'all are doing will stop. Because in the time of tribulation, real men are gonna have ways literally to kill you and get away with it. Pussy. Watch and see. Bumbo hole. Watch and see. Police soon gone. You're M-lock. Pussy. Soldier soon gone. You're pussy. And you must dead, batty boy. And if our butt if you must dead, pussy. You must dead. Brawling too. Try bumbo clock know that. You think of chattings. With that being said, back to the lesson. I have to rebuke these little batty boys. It's getting out of order, man. The fuck? I can overstand if you have something to say, right? I can overstand if you got something to say. You got something you want to let off your chest. Fine. But you're going to be in argument with the same guy over and over every fucking day. This person finds your life. You're gay, bro. You're a homo. You're a homo. I can understand once or twice. You know? Even 3 times. You're trying. But you realize this person don't want to hear what you're saying and you're still trying to force your fucking ideology on them. Third eye, you're a next one. Third eye, you're a next one. You're also fucking gay. Soul man, use a next one. Batty boy. Bobo, a next one. Batty boy. A lot of you men are gay, man. The fuck? I'm a fuck man, dog. I'm a fuck man. I don't fuck men. You know get it? Bumbo hole. You know get it? Me's not a batty boy. Like your father. Like your uncle. Like your brother. You get it? Bumbo clap the man them a follow out masha like them love man. Me no fuck man dog. I want to know brother. I'm to know brother. Me no know how man sound when them a get fuck. Uno know. I don't know cause I don't fuck men. So I don't know how a man sounds fucking a next man. You do. Don't bring that over here. Don't bring that homosexuality shit over here. You wanna argue with a man every fucking single day. Every fucking single day. There's not a day you say to yourself, listen, I quit. Or I'm gonna move on. You're gay. You act like a woman. She will break your windows, smash out your windows, right? And she's still not satisfied. If the police don't come, with y'all. Fuck wrong with you no. We look at homosexual bumbuckler traits. Suck on the mother brawling. Brother, I have to rebuke them. I just literally spoke about what? I just literally spoke about man laying down with a woman as man not laying down with man as they would with womankind. So just like you would sleep with a woman, yeah, I was talking about the verse, right? About men not being homosexuals, and here coming the homosexuals. So I am going to rebuke them. I don't do it much anyway. I always say leave them the fuck alone like what the Bible says. That don't mean I can't rebuke them. I can rebuke the fuck out of them. And these men need to know that they're fucking effeminate. These men need to get it. Just like how I go all in on the... Yo, let's see. Watch this. Women. I go all the fuck in on y'all. Can I go all the fuck in on these faggots for a second? Yes or no? Because when I go in all in on the women, no man says nothing. Women, can I go all in on these faggot ass niggas for a second? Let's see what the women say. Because when I go all in on the women, no man says nothing. No man says nothing. When I go all out and rebuke the women and let them know what the fuck they're not supposed to do, no man says nothing. But as soon as I want to rebuke one of these faggot ass batty boys, all of a fucking sudden people have a problem with it. Them a batty bumbo clap boy, them for dead. Batty bumbo clap boys, them for dead. You hear me say though? The only reason why I can't kill them is because the Most High said I shouldn't make their stinking faggot blood touch me. That's it. But that doesn't mean they're not supposed to fucking die. The Most High said let the blood be upon their heads. Their fucking faggot heads. Men need to get this rebuke also. These men are effeminate, man. A lot of these men don't even know that they're homosexuals, my brothers and sisters. They don't even know it. Because what they think they're doing is normal. What they think they're doing is normal. Imagine every single day you thinking about a man. You're gay. Let's see if Mash comes on today so I can argue with him. You're gay. And they don't even notice, my sisters. All right, sisters, it's like when when we were in kindergarten, sisters. Sisters, remember when you were in kindergarten and you liked the boy, but you didn't know that you liked the boy, but you kept on bullying the boy? Or the boy liked you, but he didn't know that he liked you, so he kept on bullying you because we really have understanding of what was really happening to us, as our feelings and our emotions. That's what these men are attracted to men, but they don't know. These men are attracted to men, but they don't know. So when they argue with men 24/7, every day they get up, they think about this man to go and argue with him. They jump on this man's live on purpose to see if he's on live, to see if this man is on live, to argue with him. That's a homosexual trait. You're gay, my brother. My brother, I know you didn't know, but now you know. Who didn't know? Now y'all know. You're gay. It's not like you're trying to learn. You want to argue with this person and troll this person. And it's not a woman, it's a man. In school, we would do this. Boys would do this with girls. And girls would do this with boys. We didn't even understand it, overstand it, or understand it. Right? We didn't know that it was because we liked them. That most of the time when we was in kindergarten, we would bully each other because we liked the girls. And the girls bully us because they liked us. We didn't know that. But we're adults now, so we know these things. So if you don't figure out that when you're trolling a whole man, right, as a man, right, and you're doing this every day for 2 years, you're gay. You're gay. Con, Fox, Mary Davis. They don't know that it's a bad spirit. They don't believe that it's a bad spirit. Brother, you're gay. It's a bad spirit. You have a gay spirit on you, my brother. To sit down and argue with somebody for 2 years, you're gay. To sit down and troll a man for 2 years, you're gay. Brother, you're gay. You're gay, and the person that you're trying to troll is not gay. So you're trolling the wrong one. There's so many homosexuals out here. Go troll a homosexual, because you surely to get the gay fucking thoughts in your brain to be enacted in real life. But not over here on a straight man's page. I'm teaching laws, for God's sake. That must let you know I'm straight. As soon as your gay ones came in, your homosexuals came in, I literally just spoke about a man not laying down with a man as he would lay down with a woman. A man is not supposed to lay down with a man as he would lay down with a woman. That's homosexual. That's a homosexual trait. And y'all are effeminate. Y'all are in your feelings. Because I destroyed your ideologies, your genealogies, and all of your fuckeries. So y'all want to follow me up now for 2 years? Come the fuck on. Bruh, you're gay. For real, you're gay. All of my sisters know you're gay. All of my brothers know you're gay. Everyone knows you're gay. Especially now I just broke it down in that manner. Now we definitely know you're gay. Because you know I breaks it down. You know when I'm breaking it down, I breaks it down. You know I do. So now I just broke it down. If they didn't know you were gay, or some people didn't know that some people trolling them for how long was gay, or a woman, if a woman trolls a woman for 2 years, she's a lesbian. She's literally attracted to you, my sister. She wants to be you, my sister. Y'all know, y'all sisters know what I'm talking about. Women that are jealous over other women. So they end up becoming attracted to you. They're so jealous of you, my sister. Other women are so jealous of you that they end up becoming attracted to you, dressing like you, acting like you, thinking about you. When they're fucking, when they're sucking, you're on their mind. These women are lesbians. Seal, my daughter just sealed. Hold up, my daughter and my son. And my daughter just sealed it. My daughter just sealed it. She said, ah. You hear that? As soon as I said they're lesbians, my daughter said, ah. Yes, dada, they're lesbos. You see that? My daughter just gave me a con. Con, daddy. Yo, these women are angry with you. And they're angry with you for so long that they became They became attracted to you, my sisters. They became attracted to you, my brothers. These men are angry with you for so long that they're now attracted to you, my brothers. And because you're straight, brother, you're not looking at it in that manner because you're straight. Remember, you're straight. Remember, you're straight, fam. So you're not thinking in your head, oh, my enemy is attracted to me, right? You're not even thinking about him being gay because you're not gay. You're not even thinking about any gay nothing in your head. But when you really look at how long your enemy wants to be your enemy, that person's a homosexual. I can prove it. Satan. Satan loves to prolong the beef. Satan is gay. He's attracted to Yahweh Shai, but Yahweh Shai is not gay. Satan is gay. He's attracted. Satan is a faggot, you know. Y'all know Satan is gay, right? Satan fucks the asshole. Y'all know that, right? So anybody who chooses evil, you're a faggot. If you choose evil on purpose, right? I'm not talking about if you never knew better. If you choose evil on purpose, you're a faggot. You're a whole faggot. You're a whole batty man. You're a whole gay boy. Or lesbo. If you choose Satan, you're a homosexual. For real. Because Satan is homo. For real. So know what y'all are choosing, yeah? Know the evils that y'all are doing because you're going to put yourselves in positions that people like me, brothers like me, sisters, right, like me with the same mentality as me, are going to rebuke the fuck out of you and tell you that you're an effeminate man, right? Or you're a lesbian-ass, butch-ass woman. But some of y'all women are so aggressive, that's why y'all got the rainbows because you're a fucking man. Even if you look like a woman, you're a man, you know you are. You're a whole man underneath that fucking woman's body and that pum-pum and that vagina. You're a man. Like, the only thing left for you to do is to grow a penis, but you're a man. For real. You fucking women with a rough fucking voice. And I say rough voice, I'm talking about the women who purposely try to rough up their voices. Not the ones with deep voices, but are still feminine, but the ones who rough up their voices and act all aggressive. You're a man. You're a fucking man. That's what you are. You're not a woman, you're a man. You overstand that. And all you men acting all effeminate, arguing with other men, yeah, chasing them down for 2 years, trolling them for 2 years and shit. You're a gay, brother. You're a faggot. Simple as that. Ain't hard. Fuck out of here with your gay shit. I'm sorry, I love man. The touch of the smell of the man's voice. The touch, the smell of the man's voice. Mary, that's normal. You're a woman. You're not a man loving the next man. You're a woman loving a man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are gay. And these women are lesbians out here. Look, all they want to do is rub cunts together, right? Because I'm still on that law, so I'm not even done. I'm going to rebuke until I feel good. And I'm still going to teach all these laws until I turn this bitch off. Because TikTok is a bitch's page. Devil's page, a swine's page. Belko water the addy. That's what TikTok is. Right, I'm going to rebuke until I'm done. I'm on the verse about man not laying down with mankind and woman not laying down with womankind. It's an abomination. It's an abomination. We don't talk about it much. It's an abomination. It's an abomination. You faggots who want to go after our children, you lesbians who want to go after our children, you're an abomination. You're an abomination. You're a disgusting piece of doo-doo. You're all doo-doo. I remember somebody came on my live chat saying about, one of them tried coming on my live talking about they clean themselves so there's no doo-doo there. Something is wrong with you. You're literally pushing your penis inside of a hole where doo-doo is inside of. Okay, like, brother, you're nasty. You're nasty. You're an abomination. You're a doo-doo chaser. You're a doo-doo chaser. And all of you women who are rubbing clits together, I hope your pussy catches on fire. I hope you're so dry that your pussy catches on fire. Yeah, I hope that. I hope when you're rubbing, trying to get wet and shit, it just stays dry and then the pussy just catches on fire. Both of your pussies. Because I don't see why two women are rubbing pussies. I don't see why two women cross legs and rubbing pussies. I don't see why. I don't see the reason why two women want to be rubbing crotch. I don't get it. As the ancestors said, your men are playing sword fight and shit. Your men are playing sword fights and shit. Literally. Y'all men are playing sword fights and shit because y'all are abominable. Y'all are abomination, so y'all would do anything. Nobody can tell me nothing. If the women are rubbing crotch, you think these men ain't rubbing balls? If these women are rubbing crotch, you think these men ain't rubbing balls? These y'all are a nasty set of abominable pieces of shit. And any woman, right, who started using her anus since lately because she realized that the world is doing this fucking anal thing now, right? Any of you women who started using your anus since lately, yeah, you need to figure out a way how to find your vagina. Figure out a way how to find your vagina, right? Because it's an abomination, right? It's an abomination and it's stupid as fuck, yeah, that you don't know your own vagina to the point where you have to use your asshole now, right? To get pleased or to get an orgasm. You as a woman, find your vagina, woman. Find your vagina. It's between your legs. Find it. If you need a magnifying glass, you can use one. Go find your vagina. You know how many women are out here who said they can't get orgasms and the only way they can get it? I've met one of them and I had to show her vagina. I had to literally show her vagina. She was a married woman. I had to stop being with that woman. She couldn't get an orgasm. And she said every man she's been with, she does that with him. And I was like, woman, I don't do it. She was like, okay, I'm going to test you. Because I was so smooth talk, you know. She was like, let me test his mouth and see if he can back up his mouth. So I showed her. I showed her that I could back up my mouth. In reality. And she knew and she remembered her vagina again. A lot of you men, when women ask y'all to do that nasty shit, don't do it. Don't do it. Show her vagina. She has one. That's why you should have a wife. Marry her. Show her. Listen, you don't have to be an abomination. You don't have to sodomize yourself to get an orgasm. You don't have to do any of that nastiness. You men who needs to bend over for a man to poke you in the bum hole, that's nasty. And if you stop doing that shit and just focus on not doing that shit, I guarantee y'all, right, the Most High's power will change you from it. Like, I've never been fucking attracted to a man. And I've never wanted to ever be attracted to a man. But at the same time, I've been attracted to a lot of women and a lot of fat pussies, right? And I figured out a way how to put that beside me. I figured out a way how to not fornicate. I figured out a way how to not be thinking about pussy all the time. How to not be using my sisters all the time. I figured out a way how to see you as a woman with a fat ass. I've got eyes so I can look as much as I want to. But if I see your fat ass, I see your stiff breast, I'm looking away, it's done. I see it, I'm looking away now. I'm not going to go into second base thinking about, oh, I'm going to strip you naked like what all men do. Like what mans used to do, strip you naked in my mind, and I'm like, oh shit, that she looks nice naked in my mind. Let me go get her, bam. So I come and get you, or I come and try and get you, and then I do get you in real life, and then we have sex. Nah. If I can do that, yeah, with women, I'm sure you as a faggot can do that with your faggot ass men in your mind. If a man can stop fornicating in his mind with women, then I'm sure you faggot can stop fornicating in your mind and in real life with men. Does everybody in this life agree with me? Do y'all agree with that statement I just made? All praises. That is it right there. Because I would wish that these faggots would change. Even though many of them ain't changing for shit. But if we can do it over here, not being fornicators, yeah, being straight people, you must can stop fornicating against, like being gay people. You know what I'm saying? Stop fornicating being gay. Stop being gay. Stop being lesbian. Stop it. Alright, next law. We're done on that now. Fully loaded. I see I had to go all the way in so they know. Now I'm done. Alright, where am I at? Alright, law number 94. You must not exact vengeance nor grudge against the children of your people. You must love your neighbor as yourself. I am Yahweh. You must keep my laws. That's the reason why a lot of niggas ain't dead already, you know, because I don't keep grudges. I'm telling y'all. I don't keep grudges. I don't keep grudges. And I'm telling y'all in real life, I've only had a machete to one man's neck in my whole life and never fucking chopped that head off. Try fucking know that. Then as a matter of fact, this is why you don't leave yourself slipping when you disrespect people. Because I'll find you with a machete next to your neck or a strap at your head. And then what you gonna do? Where you gonna run? See that? Know what you're doing. If you ain't got the power of the Most High, keep your mouth fucking closed. I'm on this live and I speak how I speak because I know I'm doing the Most High's work. And many of y'all just out here just doing random shit. That's why when y'all speak, as soon as y'all speak, y'all die. Your house gets raided and you hear that your whole family dies by gunshot and then they burn your house down. I speak how I speak because I have no fear. I have the Most High as my power. He's my protector. He's my guidance. He's my shield and buckler. And I'm his sword. Don't get it twisted. I'm a sword and he's my shield. That's the reason why I speak how I speak. If you know that you ain't doing the Most High's work, keep your damn mouth to yourself. Don't be walking around disrespecting people. Keep your fucking mouth to yourself. Keep your fucking mouth to yourself. Because with no laws means no protection. No laws, no protection. Does everybody agree on that? Can we all agree on that? If you're not following the laws properly, or you don't think that you're up to par in the laws as yet, don't be disrespecting people. Can we agree on that? All praises. So if you ain't keeping the laws properly, just keep your mouth to yourself. Leave that shit to me. Leave that shit to me. Leave that shit to me. All right, let's read. Next law. It says, you are not to make cattle with those of another kind. You are not to make cattle with those of another kind. And also mixed animals. So the Rottweiler, remember I told you dogs and cats is unclean. So the Rottweiler is not a real dog. The pit bull is not a real dog. The German Shepherd is not a real dog. The poodle is not a real dog. The Chihuahua is not a real dog. The hot dog is not a real dog. That's why they started dying. That's why you can't get one anymore. Because they made him in a lab and the dog couldn't survive with that long ass body. You know the hot dog, the dog that shaped like a hot dog. You can't even get them anymore because these dogs die very young because of their shape of their body, because they were made in a lab. They were bred in that manner and their lifespans were shortened because of that. So all these dogs are they're not real. They were made in a lab. They were made, and you have to give them pharmakia, which is sorcery, to keep them alive, and also for you not to get rabies. You have to give them sorcery, pills and potions, right, to keep them alive, and so you don't get rabies. Is the wolf a real dog? Wow, I didn't know. Yes, the wolf is a real dog. The majority of the things that you see us domesticate, those are the things that a lot of them are not real. Like the cat, like the household cat. The cat is also not real. The cat that you see inside of your house, it didn't exist. It didn't exist until Egypt. In Egypt, they created a cat. In Egypt, they created a cat. They made sure it was small enough. They made sure it was small enough so they could have it in their hand as their pet. These animals are not pets. If you find them in the wild, they're not pet. They will fuck you up. Y'all ever seen a wild cat in the fucking in the wild? Y'all ever seen a puma? Y'all ever seen a freaking a cheetah, a lion? They will fuck you up. Y'all ever seen any of these wild dogs in the wilderness? In the wilderness, they will fuck you up. They will fuck you up. Khan, liger. A mix between a lion and a tiger. A liger. You know what I'm saying? These animals in the wild will fuck you up. So you have to know that these animals that y'all see nowadays, they're all created. They all have been created. All of them have been created in a lab. Mixed animals. Many of your dogs and cats you love so much are abominations. Are abominations. I hope you get that. I'm gonna move on. So it says, you must not make cattle or any animal, right? Mix them, right? You are not to sow two kinds of grains in your field, right? And you are not to wear a garment made from two kinds of fabric, right? F, prohibition, prevention against magic with its incongruous compounds. So when you don't eat mixed meats, when you don't eat mixed foods, like foods without seeds and foods that are mixed, right? Or even engrafted plants and shit, right? And when you don't wear mixed apparel, it will help to prevent from it will help to prevent against magic with its incongruous compounds. I know my dog is, but he protects my yard. As long as he stays outside, that's cool. Make a dog house for him. Put him outside. You can have a dog, but you're not supposed to touch it every day and do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You can have a dog. I got dogs. I got 2 dogs. I got 2 mongrel dogs. They don't touch me. They stay outside. They can't come over to me. They can't come near me. And every time they see me, they wag their tail, happy. That shows you that you don't have to have a dog inside of your house and hug it for it to fucking love you. You know what I'm saying? Khan, people be kissing him. The first time the dog was domesticated was in the Persian era. The Persian era, right? The second time the dog was domesticated was by Esau. And Esau had a lot of sex with their dogs. Esau had a lot of sex with their dogs. A lot of sex was had with their dogs, the Caucasians. So you can have a dog, but you're not allowed to touch it, right? As I said, just keep it in your yard, treat it well. It will stay amongst you. It won't leave from among you. It will know you're its owner. Nothing will change. I'm telling y'all, fam. I'm telling y'all. All right, let's carry on. So as I said, if you don't eat mixed animals or have mixed animals, my dogs are mongrels, right? So even having the mixed animals amongst you, right, actually invites witchcraft towards you. Even having the mixed animals, that's why it says eating mixed foods, mating animals, 2 animals together, right? Or mixing your plants together. So whether it's in your field or you're eating it and it's in your belly, all right, or wearing 2 mixed garments, right? You're inviting witchcraft in your house, right? It's like you have to understand. Say you had a protection barrier, right? That you couldn't see with your eyes, and every single time when you wore something, right, that was abomination, the barrier got weaker and weaker and weaker until it was so weak that every single bad thing started to affect you. That's how it works. The Bible tells us clearly. The Bible tells us clearly. Once we keep the law, statutes, and commandments, we shall be protected. Protected from what? From all of the wickedness that's being done against us in front of our eyes and behind our backs. We shall be protected. Cool? Now, next law. So remember, no mixed foods, no mixed grains, no planting. So if you have a garden, you can't just be planting shit everywhere. Do shit in rows, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Don't be just mixing shit, planting shit everywhere. Don't do that. You're actually breaking down your barrier. You're breaking down your barrier. Does everybody understand that part? You have a protective barrier that you was given unto you, and you're breaking it down. Because the more abomination you add to yourselves, is the more the angels that live amongst you shall move away. The angel that lives amongst you shall move away. There's an angel protecting you from every single sin out there, right? As it pertains to the demon that's trying to influence you. But after a while, it leaves you to learn. And in this learning process, right, when you're learning, if you allow these demons to manifest, meaning if you allow them to work, right, while you're learning, meaning you're not learning, but you're being affected by the demon. This is what you should be doing. You should be learning about the demon, learning the demon. Learning how to get rid of the demon, learning how to attack the demon. But because you're not learning these things, the demon now takes you over. This demon will always be there, whether you want to attack it or not. It's going to be there. That's why it's called spiritual warfare. That's why it's called spiritual warfare. Does everybody understand what I'm talking about? Does everybody understand what I'm talking about? Whether you want to know, accept, or acknowledge, the demon is fucking there. There's many of them also. There's not just one. There's many of them. All right? So let's carry on. Next law. Once you have entered and planted, this is Leviticus 19 verses 23. Once you have entered and planted a fruit tree of any sort, you are to regard its fruit as its foreskin. For 3 years it shall be a thing uncircumcised, and you must not eat it. In the 4th year, all the fruit shall be consecrated to Yahweh in a feast of praise. In the 5th year you may eat the fruit and gather the produce for yourselves. I am Yahweh your Elohim. And by the 7th year is the Jubilees. Right? So one more time. Once you have entered and planted, now we can't now family, we're living in a different time right now. All right, there's certain trees that it's only one crop, right? So if I plant a okra tree or a tomato tree or something like that, it's gonna give me the crop and it's gonna stop, right? It's gonna die and I have to replant again, right? Now watch this. You could plant a mango tree, and you know a mango tree is a staple crop, meaning that you will have it there. It will continue to bear for years and years and years. So it's saying for the first, let me read it. So it's saying, right, once you have entered and planted a fruit tree of any sort, you are to regard its fruits as its foreskin for 3 years. So you're not supposed to eat of this tree for 4 years. Even if you see big mangoes growing on it, let all the mangoes fall. It shall be a thing uncircumcised. You must not eat it. In the 4th year, all the fruit shall be consecrated to Yahweh in a feast of praise. So you're gonna give all the fruits that you see on these trees that you have planted. In the 4th, you're gonna gather them. You're gonna leave some on the trees for the poor. You're gonna leave some on the tree. For the poor, like the birds, not for the poor people to eat, but for the birds, right? And for the animals and stuff. And in the 5th year, you may eat of the fruit. You may eat of the fruit and gather the produce for yourselves. I am Yahweh your Elohim. And by the 5th year, this tree is going to bear some big ass, fat ass fruits. Big, fat ass fruits. Big, fat ass fruits. Yeah, that. A lot of the times, if we just follow the Most High's ways and follow and just walk in His path that He has set before us, we would have been better off. If we just, if someone if we didn't have to go through what we're going through now, and we knew the laws, we wouldn't have to. We would be so better off. Our lives would be so better off. Our lives would be so better off if we just knew the right thing, if we just knew the right way, if we just knew the right steps to make. Our lives would be so better off. Next law, Leviticus 19 verses 26. You must not practice divination. You must not practice divination or magic. You are not, so one more time. You are not to practice divination or magic. Did anybody in the live, did y'all know you're not even allowed to watch? You're not even allowed to watch a magic show? Yes or no? Did you know that? See? Many people didn't even know that. You're not even allowed to watch a magic show, fam. Not even a fucking magic show. This is how I knew that the word is deeper than I think. Would you all agree on that? If you figured out that not even watching magic is good, wouldn't that connect to your brain and say, oh shit, the word is actually deeper than I thought?
Yeah, for real.
Shalom, my brother David. What go on, fam?
I'm here, man. You right, man?
Good
Yeah,
night,
fam.
good
Oh,
night, good night.
Right, man.
Shalom, Anthony. What go on?
Yeah, yesterday I came on the live late, so I couldn't get to talk to you about anything, man. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't get
Yeah, I
to
was on
learn,
the
I
line
couldn't
for
even
a
get
bit
to learn
yesterday.
anything yesterday, man.
What'd you say? Say that again?
I couldn't even
Praises
get to
to the
learn
Most
anything.
High. Praises to the Most High, you
Okay.
know?
Yeah, 1 minute there, Anthony. One
Praises
minute,
to the Most High. Praises to the Most High.
1 minute there, Anthony, my general. 1 minute there, me please. Just mute, I mute if you a second, brother,
Yeah,
and see what
man.
David say. And when David is finished, fam, you can unmute yourself, fam. Go on, David.
Yeah, so what I was saying is yesterday I couldn't even get to learn anything from you yesterday because I came on late, man. You
Yeah,
understand?
because of the time difference.
Yeah, but I can't stay on too long tonight though, you know what? Because I need to do some studying though.
That's the thing, brother. The time
Yo, no,
difference.
no, listen. I'm actually in Jamaica, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm
Or
in
you on
England?
holiday? Or you on holiday?
No,
Or you
no,
here living?
I'm here living. But why you think I'm on? Why you think I'm not in Jamaica, man?
No, I thought you was in the UK, fam. Just like everyone
Mm.
thinks I'm in the UK. We're
No,
talking
I'm
with
not
the
in
UK.
No, I'm not in the UK. I'm here, man. This
Okay,
is where I
okay.
live. This is where I live, man.
All praise. You're in the right place, fam. You're in the right place.
Yeah, man.
UK is going down, fam.
Yeah. The world is going down.
Con,
And the Bible's got to be fulfilled.
con.
You
That's
understand?
it right there, my brother.
And no government can prevent the Bible from being fulfilled. You understand?
That's it right
Yeah, man. I really appreciate you having me on the live, man.
Always, my brother. Always, man. Yo,
Mm.
as I said, my brother, the Father says I'm supposed to entertain a stranger because I might just be entertaining an angel. You get me?
You
So
understand?
if my brother's coming or my sister's coming and y'all are
Hmm.
speaking truth, fam, I'm gonna entertain y'all, fam. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this
But
is it.
listen, um,
I don't know why David like didn't know that he was talking to Satan when Satan told him to count the congregation. But bro,
hmm
and I'm not saying I'm better than David, bro. But bro, if I don't see laws, brother, I get by my spirit just gets some type of way, bro. So I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like how you speak, how you act, how you react to how I speak, brother, will let me know. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect and I'm saved or whatever, but brother,
hmm
me even not being perfect, I still stick to the word, brother. Even the things that I'm not perfect on, I still teach it, brother. Because it's supposed to be
yeah.
taught. You get what I'm saying, fam?
But if you
You get what I'm
listen,
saying?
if you were perfect, like I wouldn't even listen to you or talk to you because what? If you're perfect, that means you don't need God. You understand?
Con, con,
So I
brother.
mean, if you're the church and you tell me that I was talking to this woman and she's saying that she's perfect, so I said, yo, you're the devil, man. You're advocate for the devil. I'm not perfect. You understand? Even
Con,
God,
no one is perfect.
even the Son of God got tempted by
Con,
Satan. So who am I now?
con.
Who am I, man? I'm just a piece of shit. That's what I am, man.
But you know what's funny about that? What you just said, brother? People say the Son of God got tempted, right? But I don't think they knew. I don't think they know what that means. Like
All right,
in their
listen.
head, in their heads, they think it means like, oh, Satan tempted the Son of God. You get what I'm saying?
But hold on, hold on,
No.
hold up,
The
hold
son,
up, hold on.
one
Before you,
minute, bro. The
oh,
Son
hold
of
on,
God
before
was
you.
tempted. 1 minute,
Mm-hmm,
brother. Just let me explain it to the people. When he says the Son of God was tempted, right? That was a good
mm-hmm,
point you made. When he says the Son of God it was talking about him actually being tempted. He listened to Satan, right?
mm-hmm.
He listened and then he rebutted after thinking.
Yeah.
So when Satan said, I can give you all this land, he was like, damn, I can get all of this shit like right now because you have to understand the flesh is weak. But then he thought about the laws. He thought about the laws which the Father taught him. The Father made him the walking embodiment of the law. And that's how he turned away from the temptation. Remember, it
Yeah.
says he was tempted. That means he was literally tempted. If
Yeah.
Satan said, I can give you all these women on the planet, he was like, shit, for real?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
listen, yeah,
Yeah,
but yo,
brother.
I want you to overstand this though. I go, like me, I need to read my Bible. I don't read my Bible. What I do is I listen to what people say, and that's not good enough. So when you say that, I'm not gonna go, not even you, but anybody that is a Bible person, like you can mislead me because I don't read my Bible a lot because I'm
The
a lot
Bible says
studying
trust
things.
in no. The Bible says trust in no man. The Bible says the heart of
Yeah.
man is desperately wicked. The Bible
Mm-hmm.
says trust in the Most High and Him alone. So that what you just said is correct. You're not supposed to believe me. You're supposed to study to show thyself approved. You're not supposed to be lazy. You get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
So
blood.
that's why when you said that verse, I went to the verse. Like
You said the Messiah was tempted, so I explained it according to the verse itself. That's what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because as you say, many people will tell you things. So somebody could have told you that and never really directly explained it to you. You get me? But I'm gonna let Anthony say what he's saying. Mute up for a minute, brother. Well, go on, Anthony, unmute. Anthony, unmute your mic, fam. Anthony, unmute your mic.
Oh, okay, all right. It's on mute now.
Yeah. Go ahead,
All
my
right.
brother. Bless you.
I was hearing what the brother there said earlier, David there said earlier. I don't believe like the Most High Son can get tempted nowhere by no devil or nothing like that.
He said he
Because him is the
wasn't.
one who were in control. You
No. He's not.
understand me?
No, 1 minute. I
Him
don't
is
know if
the,
you're hearing. 1 minute. I don't know if you're hearing me, but he did get tempted. He said he was. He said he was tempted by Satan. So he was tempted. That doesn't mean he followed the temptation. So being tempted and going through the
no,
temptation. So a woman, 1 minute, brother. A woman could strip naked in front of me, tempting me. I could look at her fat pussy, her stiff nipples, right, and her thick breast and her beautiful face, and be tempted by it because it's there in front of me, throwing away right there, right, just for me to take it. But at the same time, not because I am being tempted, I have to take the temptation and enact the temptation, meaning do the sin. Because this is what Satan does. This is the reason why the Bible says that every sin you do, Satan is not going to get the whoop ass for it. You're going to get the whoop ass for it. Because all Satan does is actually tempt you. He tempts you, right? He puts it in front of your face. Then once you touch it, right, and put yourself in that situation, this is how you have now added on a sin unto yourself. You went against an order, a direct order, right? The first sin is actually a sin of pride. That's why the Bible says, pride goeth before destruction. So destruction is the sin, and pride goeth before it. Do you understand, my brother?
yeah, me understand that part there. Me understand that part. But what I'm saying now, with how Christ didn't make himself be in a that position, because that is one of the prophecy have to be fulfilled. That's why
Is
I
so
was there.
is Christ God? Is Christ the
Eh?
Father? The Father. Is Christ the Father
If
God?
Christ is the Father,
Hmm.
well, you might be the me's a Israelites, By my father root, I'm a Jamaican,
Yeah.
mother and father root, right?
Hmm.
But certain Israelites camp would not believe say Jesus Christ Christ, which is the Most High Son.
Hmm.
You might be not going to believe say Ephraim is the Father or Ephraim is God. You might not believe that.
I'm
But
not asking you
as
what
how
they
me
dare
read the
believe.
Bible, you hear
I'm
me?
asking, yeah, I'm
As
asking
how
you
me
your
read the
belief.
Bible, as how me read the Bible, I get the whole understanding that God, who a manifestation in the flesh, right,
Hmm.
and can reconcile himself to the whole world, I believe that's him that as the Father. Because there is nothing hard for God to do. God don't have no boundary. Him don't got no line. There
So
is
let me ask you,
nothing.
let me ask you a question. So listen what you just said. I'm gonna show you that you're wrong by what you just said. You just said God doesn't have any boundary.
Well,
1 minute. Listen. You said God don't have any
yeah, me a
boundary.
listen.
He doesn't. He doesn't. You said God don't have any boundary, and He doesn't have any line. He does. That means He doesn't have a beginning and He doesn't have an end. So who is that person that is the beginning and the end? Because God doesn't have a beginning. God doesn't have an end. Because if God had
God
a
don't
if,
have a
1 minute,
beginning,
1 minute, 1 minute. If
and
you
God
say
don't
God,
have a end.
if you say
Now,
God has 1 minute, listen. If you say God has a beginning, that means you're saying somebody created the Father.
No, I
That's what
never
this
say.
is.
Hold on. I never say God have a beginning, you know.
No, but I'm saying the Messiah, the man you call Jesus, is the big. He is the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, the end, the first and the last. So if he's the Alpha, the Omega, the
Okay,
beginning and
all
the
right.
end, and you're saying he is the Father, that means God himself is also the beginning. The Father is also the beginning. He's also the end, the
Hold on.
first, the last.
Hold on. Stick a pin right there. Stick a pin right there. When you're
Hmm.
reading the text, you have to understand the meaning of the text, right? I can give you
Yeah.
a opinion on my part where I believe in that text. Can you give me a chance make I explain? Right?
Explain.
Now,
Go ahead.
when the Bible, when Revelation says him is the beginning and the end, it meaning him is the one who will create everything from the beginning unto the end.
That's a lie.
That's
Let me
what
show
that
you that.
mean right
No,
there.
no, it
So him
doesn't.
is,
You're lying. No, stop. You're lying. You just lied on the Bible. Lack of knowledge goes a far way, my brother. But I want you to carry on speaking. I want you to carry on
no,
explaining.
I
Right?
can,
One
let's,
minute. 1 minute.
go,
Let's go to
let's,
brother.
hold
Let's
on,
go to
let's go
one
in a
verse.
Genesis. Let's go in a
No, we don't
Genesis.
need. No, we're not. No, let's go to Hebrews. Let's go to Hebrews. Right. That's where we're gonna go. Hebrews. Right. Let's see. Let's see if the let's see how the Messiah was created. You don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on,
Hebrews
before you go
chapter.
Hebrew, hold
No,
on, I'm
no,
gonna make
no.
you go Hebrew, you know.
Listen, brother, we're going to Hebrews to show you how the Messiah was created from the beginning. Not in Mary's belly, but from the beginning. I'm going to show
The
you.
must okay,
Brother,
go ahead,
let's go to
go ahead.
Hebrews. All right. So Hebrews chapters 1
All right,
verses
go ahead.
1. Hebrews chapters 1 verses 1. God, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in time past unto our fathers by the prophets, hath in these last days spoken unto us by the Son, whom he had
Devika,
appointed heir of
let's
all things, by whom also he made the worlds. So it just said he gave power unto his son to make the world. He says through his son he
okay.
made the worlds. Now worlds means nations, right? So watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this, who being the brightness of his glory. So when Moses went
Mm-hmm.
upon Mount Sinai, and it says the glory of God appeared upon Mount Sinai in Exodus, that's what it's talking about. Jesus is the one that was on the
Hold
mountain.
on, go
Listen,
back,
I'm not
hold on.
done. No,
Hold on, my
no, brother.
brother.
No, brother, listen, I was teaching the laws before any of you came on this live. You said something, brother. I'm not even private interpreting. No, I just did. I just gave you precept upon precept. You have been the only one private
I
interpreting. From I have
understand that.
been,
I
no, one
understand.
minute. From
Lines
I have
upon
been here.
lines.
1 minute. From I have been here. I have been using other verses to explain verses. That means when you see me explain a verse, I'm not even explaining it. I'm using a next verse, which the Bible says to do, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. So I will do it again one more time. The brightness, it says, he is the brightness of the glory of God. It says, who be in the brightness of his glory. So Jesus, the Messiah, Yahweh Shai, is the brightness of God's glory. In Exodus, because you wanted to bring me to Genesis, in Exodus, where Moses went up on Mount Sinai, and it says in the verse, the glory of God. It didn't say God. Listen. It says the glory of God appeared upon Mount Sinai unto Moses. That's what it says. Verse for verse, brother. I didn't even explain it. So with that being said, that glory is the Messiah because we're talking about him. It says God in these last days has spoken unto us by his son. Who's that? Jesus, right? Whom he has
Which is
appointed
Christ, yes.
heir, 1 minute, who he had appointed heir of all things. So he gave all of his things to his son. That's the son of the Most High, by whom also he made the world. So he also gave his son power in Genesis, what you spoke about, to create the world, because God means angel. Raphael.